We all know that Delta Force is number one. We all know they're the elite of the elite. So why do we need SEAL Team 6? Why do we have a second place unit? Is it because we want the Navy to feel good about themselves? Or is it all political? Guys, I hold in my hand a jar right now. Before we start this conversation, put all your little bullshit ass feelings in this jar. Put all your fanboyism about the SEALs and SEAL Team 6, put all that shit in this jar right now. And let's have a honest conversation about why and if we need SEAL Team 6. I'll give you guys a minute. All right, we're going to close this jar. All right, and afterwards I'll open it up. You can take your feelings, take it to the comment section and let loose. All right, let's have this conversation. Guys, let's approach this topic from a business standpoint, all right? In the business world, they have this concept called Lean Six Sigma. Guys, in the business world, Lean Six Sigma is a efficiency model meant to streamline processes in order to reduce redundancy and also eliminate waste. Now, if Delta Force and SEAL Team 6 were both in the corporate world, working under, I don't know, an entity like Amazon doing the same thing, that would be seen as being wasteful. So why do we need that under the DoD? Why do we have SEAL Team 6 and Delta Force underneath the DoD umbrella, underneath the SOCOM umbrella, doing the same thing? In Lean Six Sigma, we learn how to trim away the fat. And in this particular scenario, the fat is SEAL Team 6. If Delta Force is already tip of the spear, answer this: do we need another point at the tip of the spear? Guys, to further my argument, let's look at the history of these two different teams. Delta Force was created in 1977 by Colonel Beckwith, who spent some time with the British SAS. And once he got done spending time over there, guys, he realized that we as the United States needed a counter-terrorism component to our military. So taking everything that he learned from over there, he came to the States and he established Delta Force. Once that gap was filled as far as counter-terrorism, the unit went on its first big operations, right? They were involved in Operation Eagle Claw, which was a big failure and a black eye to the United States. Now, once that failed operation took place, the Navy saw an opportunity. Commander MARSOC wanted to add a Tier 1 maritime component to the DoD, right? So he created SEAL Team 6, or what is now known today as DEF Group. Now, keep in mind, the focus of SEAL Team 6 and DEF Group was maritime operation, naval type operation, so doing shit on boats. But keep in mind, guys, we are light years away from those initial failures. We've made so much progress to now, if you look at the mission set between the two different entities, the lines have blurred. You can't even tell what differentiate Delta Force from SEAL Team 6. All right, they do the same thing. Both units are used for high-profile rescue operations, raids, and direct action, regardless of sea, land, and air. Both units are used for that. So again, I'll ask you, do we still need both of these units if their missions overlap? Now, I know what you guys are going to say. Well, yeah, they still do, maritime stuff. But let's be real here, guys. They conduct the same type of missions as Delta Force. I can think of one time, right, with Captain Phillips that they actually did some stuff out at the ocean. The rest of the time, guys, especially for the last 20 years, we've been in war in landlocked countries. So guess what they've been doing? Operations on land, right? So let's keep it real here. Let's keep going. Guys, to further help us determine whether or not both units are needed, let's look at the selection process for these two different units. Guys, starting off with Delta Force. Delta Force conducts a grueling 28-day selection process within the United States. All right, guys, once you're done with that selection process, you go to OTC. If you graduate that, you become an operator, right? It's a grueling process and is, I say again, is the hardest selection in the world. All right, and then SEAL Team 6, guys, they have their selection process. It's called Green Team, anywhere from 6 to 8 months, and where they put their candidates through a variety of physical things in order to join SEAL Team 6 or Dev Group, right? Now, the biggest difference between these two units and these two selection process, guys, is Delta Force, they recruit around the military. They can recruit MARSOC guys, Green Berets, Rangers, SEALs, Air Force guys. Anybody can go to those selection process, right? However, SEAL Team 6 or Dev Group, they only recruit from the SEALs, all right? And allegedly, guys, and you guys let me know in the comment section below if that's accurate or not. Allegedly, in order to start Green Team, guys, their selection process, it's like a paperboard and about who you know, right? The good old boy says, like, hey, Tom, Bob over here, he's a good dude, man. He'll be a good fit for Green Team, all right? Hey, I tell you what, send me his packet. I'll look at it and see if you could bring him in. Apparently, that's their selection process. Like, again, guys, let me know in the comment section below if that's the case or not, right? But from what I've heard, it's all about who you know in order to get into SEAL Team 6. However, Delta Force, you still got to go get your balls kicked down in West Virginia for about 28 days, all right? Let me know if that's the case or not. All right, now, guys, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Hopefully, by this point, you're seeing some of the stuff that I'm talking about as being facts, right? As being, hey, this is redundant. Right? Do we need this entity? Do we need two of the same units? Or did we do it just so the Navy can feel relevant, right? So now let's talk about the elephant in the room, which is fuck ups throughout the 20 plus years that I've spent in the military, right? Approximately 20 years and 3 months, I should say, right? Guys, and again, this isn't just, SEAL Team 6. This is the entire SEAL team, right? But SEAL Team 6 is also incorporated in that, because when these fuck ups takes place, you just see SEAL Team. They don't say, hey, SEAL Team 6 did this, right? Guys, if you think about it, what exactly has SEAL Team 6 given us, or the SEAL Teams given us since, the global war on terrorism started? Aside from, fuck ups that's been on the media, that's been on the news over and over again, all right? Starting with Roberts Ridge, a MARSOC mission that SEAL Team Big Dick, the MARSOC on, and got their guys out there, and what happened? Shit show, right? Again, let's keep the feelings in the jaw until this is over, right? Fast forward, more fuck ups, right? The wedding party in Iraq, more drama, more fuck up there. Fast forward, Operation Red Wing, fuck up, shit show. But I know what you're gonna say next. Hey, Jay, what about fucking the Bin Laden raid, right? Stay with me here, guys. Stay with me, because I know you guys are smarter than this, so stay with me. So you mean to tell me that Osama bin Laden escaped to Pakistan and has been there for 10 to 15 years, and we, as the United States, with the most advanced intelligence agency in the world, coupled with MI6, coupled with Mossad, we can't find this dude? Flip-flops in a fucking turban and man jams? We can't find this dude? Come on now, I know you guys are smarter than this. At the end of the day, this is what I think happened. Again, this is my opinion and my perspective from being in that world. As soon as this dude crossed into Pakistan, he got rolled up by the Pakistani. They've had him since. And them being an ally and not wanting to be an enemy of us, they let the US and every other Western powers know, hey, we got this dude. For the next 10 to 15 years, we're gonna fucking gangbang this dude, all right? The US, the UK, Pakistan, or whoever else wants to join in, and we're going to get as much intelligence out of them as possible. And once we're done with them, US, we're going to help you save face. We're going to help you give your citizens closure, and we're going to let you come take him without even firing a single round. This dude's compound was next to a military installation, like literally a couple of blocks away. Yet no one heard these stealth helicopters coming in, right? The only rounds that were fired came from the house. So you mean to tell me this took place in Pakistan, they didn't know anything about it? No, guys, truth of the matter is Pakistan allowed us to come in, put on a dog and pony show, and then grab them. That's what I think happened, because that's what makes sense. Nothing else makes logical sense from a military special operation perspective, right? There's no way that we're not advanced as far as freaking intelligence. Look at what the Mossad is doing to fucking Hezbollah right now, destroying them with pager bombs and all this shit. And you mean to tell me that we couldn't find this dude? No, truth of the matter is we knew where this dude was, and we were allowed to go in and grab him in order to save face, all right? So that conversation or that argument that you're currently thinking about right now as far as, oh, they did the Bin Laden, that shit's debunked, right? It was a dog and pony show, guys. That's just the truth, right? So again, that debacle, but even that brought controversy with who actually shot the dude. and then the helicopter's crashing, and on and on and on and on as far as fuck ups. These guys are just the fucking, fuck ups of the special operation realm. There's always drama around these dudes. So I'll ask you that question again. Do we need them? Do we need them within special operations? All right. We're supposed to be covert, and these guys are about as overt as it can be. All right. So again, feelings aside, do we need SEAL Team 6 and Delta Force under SOCOM? Now, I know you guys are going to say, yes, we do, because we still need the maritime capability. Well, here's a different solution, right? Let's put our problem solving hat on and look at it from this perspective. What if we just add a maritime component to Delta Force? What if we just did that, right? Again, they are already the #1 unit in the world as Force Tier 1. So it's pretty easy to just have some of those guys go down to fucking Key West and attend scuba school. They already have the land and air capability. Just add the sea component. That's what SF does, right? We have scuba teams. So just add a scuba element to those guys' pipeline. That negates the need for SEAL Team 6, all right? That's the solution, guys. And that, I think, would be an awesome fit, because now you have professional soldiers able to handle the mission and not write books and movies and TV shows and all that crap that's currently going on with the SEAL team, and you remain professional and covert in what you do and remove all the drama aspect from it. All right, now I'm going to take the lid off of this, guys. You can have your feelings and all that stuff back, and let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in, and until next time, we got to have the hard conversations, right? Take care.